Alfa Romeo has hit the track with its new C43 car, becoming the first Formula One team to publicly run with its 2023 Challenger. The Sauber Run outfit, which will cease to represent the Alfa Romeo brand from next year onwards and is already part owned by Audi ahead of becoming its F1 spearhead in 2026, has already been the first to show off its proper 2023 car during this launch season. The likes of Haas, Red Bull, and Williams has shown their liveries before it, but Alfa Romeo's new black and red color scheme decorated what was definitely a genuine 2023 design. This was the case even though certain features of the design were most likely still being kept secret from the public. And the C43 has finally made its premiere on track at the venue for the Spanish Grand Prix in Barcelona, sporting its race livery rather than the camouflage colors that the team had opted for during many of the off-seasons of the previous seasons. But is it all perfect though? Could there be any problems with this new release? Well, Martin Brundle believes so. Sit tight as we take a closer look into this whole thing. Okay, let's just dive into it. Features. The Sauber engineering offices played host to the unveiling of the Alfa Romeo C43, which is slated to take part in the 2023 Formula One World Championship. The car will once again be piloted by the drivers who have been revealed to be Valtteri Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou. As has been the case in the past, the car will be constructed by the engineers at Hinwil and marketed under the Biscione brand name. The Ferrari power unit is kept in the back thanks to a collaboration with the Maranello company, which supplies it with the 16,000cc V6 turbo hybrid, combined with the energy recovery systems, MGUK and MGUH. In addition, the C43 has an eye-catching red-black livery, and the previously announced new sponsor, Stake. The construction of the car was designed in compliance with the current technical regulations for F1, with development in lines and aerodynamics revolving around the survival cell, which is the core of the entire vehicle and by far the most advanced structure for a modern F1. The official comment from the Alfa Romeo F1 team states that it is constructed using a carbon composite structure, and as a result, it offers a superior ratio of stiffness to weight, while also maintaining its structural integrity. The driver's cockpit is protected by the safety cell, which has 6 different fasteners of different sizes and positions throughout its structure. To achieve a higher level of environmental responsibility, the transmission features 8 forward speeds in addition to backwards, and the fuel for the engine must include at least 10% bioethanol. The authenticity of the 18-inch Pirelli tires has been established. Nevertheless, before we move on, let's take a closer look at the Sauber-manufactured Alfa Romeo C43. Brundle issues. So, what could be the issue with the car though? Well, the veteran racer and analyst Martin Brundle does believe it has a flaw. In contrast to last year's model, Alfa chose a largely black vehicle with a splash of the company's crimson over the top. The new livery, which was unveiled at the team's Swiss base, was well received by fans, but an expert feels there may be a problem when it hits the track. Brundle, a longtime Sky Sports F1 analyst, understands what he's talking about when it comes to how vehicles will look on the track and on people's televisions, and he believes the black and carbon finish will be a problem. Brundle said on Twitter that he loves the back of the rear wing, and this new lightweight carbon finish is becoming increasingly widespread in F1. The weight limit is falling 2 kilograms this year, and most teams have battled before, but on a foggy day, this car will be tough to see on TV or at the track. It's not the first time a dark-colored car has been predicted to cause issues, with Haas changing its livery in the middle of the 2017 season after finding it difficult to view on TV. Steiner in 2017 said that they looked at how you see it on TV, and it appeared like you couldn't truly see the Haas on the side. So the creative folks came up with a couple of ideas till they found something. Gene or Haas fell, and that's why it changed, and it's quite that simple. He adds that it's a little different in style, and they went through a few revisions to make it more noticeable, assuming that the white would stand out more, and that making the logo bigger would also help. The matter will be of special interest to those who have supported the team, as an F1 car is a 200-mile-per-hour billboard in their eyes. If they, particularly the fans, can no longer read the sponsors' names when driving by, they will be justifiably irritated because they paid a significant sum for this honor. The 2023 vehicle marks the end of Alfa's sponsorship of the Sauber team, with Audi set to take over in 2026. What's new? So, what is new on the 2023 cars? There won't be any significant changes made to the regulations or vehicles in 2023, but there will be some minor tweaks that teams can take advantage of. In 2022, there were significant rule changes made. The riding height was raised, which is the primary distinction between the two. This basically means raising the vehicles higher off the ground to help decrease the bouncing or porpoising problem that afflicted teams, most notably Mercedes in 2022. This issue was caused by the cars bouncing on uneven ground. This can be achieved by raising the diffuser floor edge and throat, as well as by making the edge of the diffuser more rigid. In addition to this, there is an additional sensor installed for effective monitoring of porpoising. Despite the fact that these are primarily designed for safety and are anticipated to cause teams to lose time initially due to a stiffer floor, it is possible that they will also restrict the field with a higher ride height, which is claimed to have been essential to Red Bull and Ferrari's 2023 vehicles. Other improvements to the vehicles include a ban on certain designs beginning in 2023, such as the rear wing of the Aston Martin and the front wing of the Mercedes, as well as the addition of additional safety systems. As a result of Zhou's devastating accident at Silverstone the previous year, certain aspects of the car, including the roll hoops, have been improved. So, with all of this, what should we expect from the team? Actually, before we get there, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more content on your favorite sport. Now with that done, let's move on to our expectations. What to expect? Now, over the offseason, Alfa went through a period of transition, which included the departure of team manager Frédéric Vasseur to Ferrari, who, coincidentally, supply their engines, and the decision to implement a new management structure. Andreas Seidl comes to Sauber as a high-profile recruitment from McLaren. The German will head Sauber as CEO, while Alessandro Aluni Bravo will continue to serve as the effective leader of the Alfa Romeo team. They have also guaranteed that they will make modifications to their car throughout the season and something called a high improvement curve. The team anticipates that initially all vehicles will be half a second slower due to the modest alterations that will be made to the 2023 cars, but that they will eventually rediscover their pace. Bravi said that their new car is a result of months of work, but it's just the beginning of a journey, and they need to continue working hard with humility and dedication to deliver performance to the track. This objective has the full support of the entire team, and he has no doubt that they will achieve it as a result of the hard effort that they put in. Bottas added that together they were able to make some very significant advancements in the last year, and from here on out, there's only one path to take, and that is up, higher, and better. While it is clear that there's still much work to be done and that there are areas in which they can make improvements, he's optimistic that they have it within them to aspire for even higher achievements this year. He's completely energized and ready to get the new racing season underway, and he cannot wait to get back out on the track. Well, let's just hope for the best from the team, right? That's it from our side. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.